Tina Yeager, licensed therapist and life coach. If you've been following me, you'll know that we've been talking about why diets fail and the tridimensional approach that I have developed, including your mindset, your heart set, and your habits to be able to address the root issues of the problems with most diet programs. But today, I want to go just a little bit deeper and solve some of those problems that keep coming up, and those are root lies. Do you know you've been lied to by the diet industry, but also by yourself and by a real enemy that is operating in the air around you and is trying to influence your thoughts within you? There are three root lies that you need to know to take over not just your health, but all of your well being. And those lies go all the way back to the beginning of time, the beginning of when we were human. I call them the three root lies. And when you hear them, you might recognize them in yourself because they are very common. They go back to Adam and Eve, in fact. And you may recognize not just one or two, but even all three. So let's start with root lie number one: God isn't good. That relates to the idea that healthy living is restrictive. This one shows up as FOMO, fear of missing out, and the sense that maybe healthy eating means deprivation, and it shouldn't. That you're being denied the things that make life fun, enjoyable, and give you that quality of life. And underneath that is the underlying and underneath that is a subtle belief that God's design for us is less than what we're getting from other sources, that the rules are there to take something away from us instead of to give us something better. But here's the truth: God designed your body and the things he provided for you to eat and do with your body for health, for energy, for vitality, for a long, fruitful life. He didn't design restriction. Unhealthy habits are what cause the real restrictions to your quality of life. The pain, the fatigue, the limited mobility, the brain fog, and the whole laundry list of health problems and chronic issues that you can face if you're not living according to your best design. Healthy living isn't about deprivation. It's about freedom and liberation to live your best the way that God designed you. When this belief shifts, your whole relationship with food shifts with it, and your relationship with how you see your body, even more importantly, shifts to align with the way that God designed for you out of his love for you, not as an enemy of your body. So, root line number two: I'm not enough. And this comes through in all kinds of shame lies. It is one of the deepest lies that we can believe. It also comes through in perfectionism, comparison traps, the tendency to give up too easily after a setback because some part of you believes that the setback proves that you're never going to make it anyway. It drives that all or nothing thinking too, so that we give up too easily on the best things that God has for us. For example, I ate so badly at dinner, I didn't eat what I was supposed to, so now my whole day is ruined. And I missed 3 days of exercise, so I might as well just stop exercising. That giving up mentality because you're never going to be good enough. When your sense of identity is attached to your performance, your food choices, for example, your weight, your progress on your weight loss program, every stumble becomes a verdict, a judgment, failure, like you're at the end of some kind of test and you don't have a chance to keep moving forward. In truth, in Christ, you are more than enough. Because in Christ, it's not just you alone, it's you and Christ together, and how he makes you sufficient. Your identity isn't on the scale. It's not in your progress on weight loss. It's not in the size of your jeans. Sufficiency in Christ is the stable foundation that makes resilience in all things possible, including a healthy lifestyle. When you know who you are, a bad day is just a bad day. It's not a verdict on your worth or your trajectory of your healthy life. Root line number three says, I must seek sources of fulfillment. You see this back in the Garden of Eden when they chose something outside of God's plan to try to get them what they thought they were missing out on. And that is the source of emotion. The idea that we have to seek something synthetic to soothe, to comfort, to fulfill ourselves is the root of our emotional eating patterns. Using food as comfort, entertainment, or a reward, and eating when you're bored or lonely or stressed, or even just to celebrate or grieve, or any of those things that you might use for eating, that isn't what eating was meant for. It's not a character flaw, though. This isn't a character flaw. It's a normal human response to pain, reaching for something that you've tried before. It's that pattern of habit that provides a quick hit of dopamine. So your habit is attached to that dopamine craving. And that's set in your neurology of your mind to go back to the thing that you got dopamine from over and over again. When life is hard, you will reach for that thing that you feel can give you that quickest reset. And it's attached to very deep things in your mind. But food was not designed to fill your emotional voids or entertain you. And when we use it that way, we end up eating in ways that don't serve our health. And then you feel worse for it afterward, and it goes back into that shame cycle. The truth is that only God and the good things that He gives us in His perfect plan for us will ever provide fulfillment, connection, purpose, and peace that passes understanding. These are the things that truly satisfy us. And when we start meeting our real needs in authentic, real ways, the pull of emotional eating loses its power. So these are the three root lies. And that's where I'm going to start with everybody I work with on their healthy lifestyle. Because until these are the three root lies that we start with on the journey. And until these are the three root lies that need to be our starting point when we go to living a healthy lifestyle that we can sustain. Until we address what's underneath, we're just going to be managing symptoms and going around and around, gaining more weight after each and every diet plan. I've developed something for you that goes much, much deeper, and I can't wait to share that with you soon. Stay tuned. And until then, I would love to know if any of these things resonated with you. Drop a comment below, and you can always follow me and check out some more information at tinayeager.com. I look forward to chatting again with you soon.